Hello and welcome to my last prompt for December 2024. Mixed media tag and urban graffiti. I'm a little late posting my video. I had it done a few days ago, but I didn't get the voiceover done. So here I'm just using a Yoo-hoo piece of junk that I got glue in, the packaging, and I'm going to use that today for my mixed media tag. So my plan was just to collage over it with various papers, and I figured there'd be a ton of layers. I wasn't really sure where I was going with this, so I just go in with some of my scrap papers here, and I start to collage. This was a really fun challenge this year. I'm really proud of myself. I got all my prompts done. So, yeah, it was a great challenge. So, thanks to Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and Louise Heinzel for all their hard work, the planning and the videos. I just really enjoyed it this year. So, here I am deciding I wanted a background image, even though I knew most of it would be covered up. I just wanted a really layered look to my tag. So, like I said, I've never, this one was a little out of my comfort zone for me, but I persevered. So here I am just going to glue down my focal image here, which will actually kind of disappear into the background, but I kind of expected that. So I'm bringing in some acrylic paints, and I just use the black and I make some bricks, and this became the ugly part of the the process here. I was horrified at how dark it looked, but like I said, it's a learning curve. So I just added a little bit of white. I tried to play around with my brick stencil here from Tim Holtz, and I just keep adding layers till I get what I think kind of looks like a graffiti wall. That's what I was going for. Lots of layers on a graffiti wall. So I decided I wanted to use Barbara and Louise's initials as part of my graffiti, just as a tribute to them for all their hard work. So here I am putting the date in first of 2024. And I'm just using my white gel pen here to trace out the letters. And then I come in with some white acrylic paint to kind of paint it in. But as you will see later on, like the white is a little bit translucent because I have such a dark background of the black. So I do come in with a little bit of a fix later on for adding that white to make it a little more bright. Yeah, this was a fun challenge for me. I just kind of let go and played, and I kept telling myself, okay, so this might be the ugly part of the tag, but maybe it'll get better. I didn't want to give up, so I'm been using my gel pens a lot lately. So here I am just going in with my white gel pen, just going around some of those bricks to make them stand out a little bit more. It got a little muddied there. I'm trying to add another layer of the acrylic paint to see if I can get that to brighten up a bit. So I'm just using a stencil here to add some arrows onto the tag as well. So here's where I'm gonna go in and I'm practicing, or am I not? No, I'm putting it right on the tag, Barbara's initial there. And then I will dry that, and I go in and I do an L for Louisa as well. And here I use Tumble Glass Distress Oxide Spray to get the base of their letters down. I'm a little low in the frame. I apologize for that. So here I just added the L, and I go in and dry that as well. And then I'm just using up the ink that's on the stencil and just kind of placing it onto the tag to add more layers. I kind of went wild here with the layers. So as you can see, the focal image of the hummingbird and the cone flower are slowly disappearing. I add some white splatters here in honor of Louisa. Hopefully it would brighten it up. And I bring in my gold gel pen and decide to go around the letters to make them pop a bit more. And I continue to play with those letters till I get achieve a look that I like for like an urban graffiti look. So I'm going in with the stencil here, just using the gold gel pen again, just to trace out a little bit of pattern. I liked how it turned out. Maybe next time I would have used a little less gold, but that's okay. So I'm going in here too with a diamond stencil, and then I will go in with some gold paint and paint in the middle diamond. just to make it pop a little more. And I wanted to cover up the part of that K that got sprayed on through the stencil as well. So then I will go in as well, and I think I add a few gold splatters here in our honor of Barbara. I wanted to honor both our girls. So there they are. I still don't like how the letters kind of just blend into the background. So I come in with a blue Sharpie, and I really like the effect this had. It kind of made it look more graffiti, gave it more of a three-dimension look. I get playing with the pen, and then I just realized, you know what, this just looks flat, so I needed to make it pop a little bit by adding like a little bit of dimension to the letters so it looks like it's 3D. And as soon as I do that, I'm like, oh yeah, that looks so much better. It looks like it's spray painted on a wall. So I was quite pleased with how that changed the look of the letters and the numbers. So I went with that. And then I went in with this chalk marker I got. And it really made the white pop. And I just go in with the blue Sharpie again and trace around some of the gold stenciling and the blue stenciling of the arrows. And I quite like how it all turned out in the end. So it did get ugly there for a bit, a little dark and dreary, but in the end, I love it. To me, it looks like a brick wall, and I was so pleased with myself. I've never done anything like this before, like with graffiti. So to me, it did look like it was a wall of graffiti. And you can see that pink cone flower there in the back. You can barely see it, but here I'm just practicing around. I wanted to write thank you as an ode to the 2024 Defemember. So it was too long of a word, so I just went with merci. I write it at the bottom of the tag, just to thank. This is like a thank you to Barbara and Louisa, honor of them. So I bring in some Distress Oxide spray. I add some splatters just to kind of tie in that pink flower there. And I do think that did help bring it all together. Like I said, this tag has so many layers on it. So it definitely is mixed media. So also I don't show, but I go in and the paper I have under the tag, I just cut off a piece of that and I do cover the back of the tag with that. And that's my final result. So thanks for watching. Thanks for a great Defemember, and we'll see you next year. Bye now.